comes to investing in real estate, it's all about the 3 F's: finding the deal, funding the deal, and fixing up the property. This is a good example of one of those. So let's go come look at it. So the way we found this deal is through our marketing. So we do a ton of lead gen, getting in front of sellers. So on this deal, this was actually a lady and a family who had actually inherited a property. There were like 5 different siblings, all trying to figure out how they're gonna sell this house that needs work, right? It's not turnkey ready, it's not ready to be listed. So that's how we found it, and we got it under contract. So the next thing is financing it. So what we're actually gonna do is we're either gonna keep this for our rental portfolio, or we're gonna offer it up as a turnkey investment for another investor and let them go finance it. So some of our deals, we actually help them find the financing and we do seller financing. But on this one, I would recommend our turnkey buyer actually go to a local bank, which we make an introduction, and get a loan on this, right? So you might be borrowing at 7–8%, but I think the numbers are still gonna work on this house, because as you walk through it, so we just came in the living room, as you walk back, it's got 3 bedrooms, right? So we always try to add or figure out a way we can add to a bedroom. So let's look at this one. And I'm gonna bring in Edward, and he's gonna kind of talk us through and explain how easy this is. So this is our 3rd bedroom. It's got a washer and dryer in it. And we're like, oof, to me, not the best use to get the most rent out of the property, right? Because a 2-bedroom, you're probably getting $1,200 a month, maybe $1,300 a month in Laramie, but a 3-bedroom, I think you could push up to $1,700, $1,800. But to do that, you're gonna have to relocate these. So Edward, how complicated is that to relocate a washer and dryer?
Well, it's a pretty simple process. What we'll do is we'll get the drains and the water supplies moved to a new location, as well as the electrical. It's pretty quick. You can do both of those in a single day.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I like it. Okay, let's show where it's gonna go here in a second. But walking through the rest of this house, so we've got our other 2 bedrooms, bedroom here and another bedroom here. They all have closets, so it can all be doable. So Edward, I'll have you come back here and show me this too. Because here's the other thing, guys, is a lot of investors, they probably would wanna see this house and like, let's flip it. But what I see is, I think this is a rental all the way. We're in Laramie, Wyoming, where there's a ton of rental demand. And if you put this on the market, there's gonna be people like, just applications lined up, people trying to take a property like this. And if you go to flip it, by the time you're gonna take out carpet, you're gonna try to get rid of this paneling, do this ceiling, I mean, new kitchen, like it's gonna add up and it's gonna turn into a $50,000, $70,000, $80,000 rehab. Or what we could do is just go do a make ready and get this leased out for, again, move the washer and dryer here and do but what does that look like? Like how much time is it gonna take this and maybe roughly cost, you think, to just do a make ready on a house like this?
Yeah, we could do something pretty quick, simple. We can get some of the flooring replaced. That's only
New
gonna
carpet.
cost a few $1,000s, $5–6,000 for the entire building, and then throwing paint up on the walls, and it's gonna look like a brand new building.
Wow. So what do you think? Let's look at this wrap around here. So I was thinking washer dryer right here, right? You're right off the kitchen, not a great use of this space anyway. Is that where you'd put it, or what would you do, Edward?
Put it right here, and then I'd put it in a closet so that it was less visible when people walked in, but it's still easily accessible.
Yeah, a little stackable washer dryer. Okay, so then we get our 3 bedrooms out of here. We push up our rents. Yeah, I think this is a great deal for, could be an investor trying to go, again, I wouldn't flip this, I would keep this as a rental. You could do some improvements, but I really think this is a like tailor-made turnkey property where, again, we buy the property, we fix it up, we place a tenant, and then we go sell it to one of our turnkey buyers, and they're able to buy this property. They could probably buy, we got to run the numbers on it, but it's just going to be just north of $200,000. And the rents, if we turn it into a 3-bedroom, we're probably going to be around $1,700–1,800. That's close to the 1% rule, and no one, at least in Laramie, is finding the 1% rule with this demand here. So I think it'd be a great cash flowing deal.